Hey guys, it's Inessa Persekian here, known as Paper and Bling for Pinkfresh Fridays. So happy to participate this time. I'm new to YouTube. This is my second video, or maybe third, depending on when this gets posted. But really happy to be here and create with some of my favorite product. So here I'm pretty much exclusively using the Keeping It Real collection from Pinkfresh. And one element from Scrapbooking Studio, which is an epoxy flare. So really love the colors, the bright colors in this collection that I thought went really well with my photo. I actually had maybe 4 sheets of paper from a recent Hip Kit Club kit, maybe a spring or summer one, but I thought was perfect for this photo. So you see me back my photo here using one of the sheets from Keeping It Real, and then another of the sheets actually end up circle punching out a lot of the elements from it. So it was a full sheet of paper that you saw in the beginning. I forget the title of it, but I did it off camera, really just circle punched around the sheet. Didn't really have a plan when I was doing it, other than I wanted different sizes and colors within that to create that background. So as I go around, I really just place and play around with the circles to see what I like the most. And I do this a couple times. You'll see some of the placement changes later on in the video, but for me, that's part of the process, is really just playing around. And here I'm showing you some of the pieces that I may end up using later on. So one of the fun things for me is all of the embellishments that you can add, and I love pattern paper, especially the brighter pattern papers. Of course, not every photo or story goes with the bright and cheery colors, but this one was perfect. It's a more recent photo of my boys and their friends, and really it was just a really fun, everyday moment that I wanted to scrapbook and have in my album. So here I keep playing around, seeing what I like, what I don't like. So part of my process is usually, especially when I have like a lot of elements like this, I will play around. If I think I like it, I'll stop and take a photo, and then I'll keep playing, right? And try different combos, maybe move elements around, and see what I like the most. I'll take photos of each, and then I'll pick which one I like the most. And of course, don't adhere it until you're pretty happy with what you're seeing and you're sure that's where everything's gonna go. So this is where I continue to play and really see what I like. Later on, you will see me add on a few more circles and elements as I get into really adhering. I notice there's a little bit of extra white space that I'm not totally in love with, so I end up moving some of the elements around and then adding on additional circles on both the top left and the bottom right sides. To adhere it, I end up using pop dots as well as just flat glue to give it some dimension and give it a little bit of a fun feel. So some of the circles will end up being popped up and some are not. So I didn't record, I actually didn't show what I did on the bottom right, but I did end up showing you the process here on kind of that top left corner. This is the part where in video it doesn't take as much time, but in real life it does take, probably took me a good 10 minutes trying to play around and figure out where I wanted it and did it look good. And this is where pictures are helpful. So once I get that done, I then move on to adding my title. And here I'm going to put the words or the title Best Friends on. Sometimes I use a ruler to do this so that it's straight and I can make sure I like the spacing and the placement without totally committing to it. But with this, I kind of knew where I wanted it already, had a good idea, and just decided to go ahead and place the letters. And I believe that this alphabet set is also the Keeping It Real collection. I'll have to double check. So once the title's down, I actually go and start playing with the circles and additional ephemera here. So you'll see that in the final layout, I do have elements added because I just wasn't completely happy with how it was looking, and I thought I need a little bit more. Love circles, so if you guys don't have circle punches, invest. So my friend Erica Rose Creates, I think, was the one that told me to invest in circle punches. You can never have enough in all the different sizes, and she's absolutely right. I use them all the time, and I love that you can layer with them, or you can just have different shapes and sizes, just like, well, in this case, I have the different sizes, which is great. So here I get close to being complete with the layout. I end up adding more and then doing the journaling, as well as adding a sticker that really captures the sentiment. So hope you guys liked the layout and how it came together. Please comment, share feedback, share the video. Really appreciate the support on here, and come back to see more.